Okay everyone, so at the end of the last video, this is what our Christmas tree should look like. So now I'm just going to do the bottom and stuff it. So I'm going to change colour wool. I'm going to change to black because I think it looks more professional. And just going to pull that piece of wool through. I'm going to crochet that in. So taking your black wool or whatever colour you like, you can leave it in green if you want to. We're going to start decreasing. So into any stitch at all, join your wool on by pulling your wool through and chaining one. And into that stitch, you're going to do 1 half double crochet. Now in the next 2 stitches, you're going to crochet them together. So how I do this, there is different ways of half crocheting together, but I'm going to do it a really simple way. Wrap your wool around your hook, insert it into the stitch and pull your wool through. You should have 3 loops on your hook, and then just insert it straight into the next stitch. And you have 4 loops on your hook and pull that wool right through. Pull it tight. In the next stitch, do 1 half double crochet. And in the next 2 stitches, do the 2 together just the way I showed you. Form and pull through, and then 1. So it's 2 together and then 1, 2 together and then 1. And I will meet you back round when we come back to the beginning of this round. So that's the first round done. And you'll start to see it's starting to flatten out at the bottom. So you're going to repeat this again for the next round. So chain 1, and in the first stitch, do 1 half double crochet. And in the next 2 stitches, 2 half double crochet together. And you need to try and make this quite tight, because it just makes it nice and neat, and it'll make your Christmas tree nice and flat. So continue round doing 1 half double crochet and then 2 together in the next 2 stitches. And you repeat that right the way around, and then the next row is slightly different. So do that till you come back here, and then we'll start the next row. So I've come to the end of the second row of decreasing, and I'm just going to slip stitch to the first stitch in the round. Okay, now I'm going to do 1 more row, and then we're going to stuff our Christmas tree. So for this row, you just crochet, chain 1 and crochet 2 together the whole way around. So you don't do 1 individual one in the middle of the 2 crochet together. So you just continue doing 2 crochet together the whole way around, and then we are going to stuff our Christmas tree. Okay, so as you can see, or if you can see that there is a hole left. So what you do now is just pull your wool out like that, stuff your Christmas tree so it's a nice shape, and then we'll finish off the bottom of the Christmas tree, and it should be able to stand nice and flat, and then we will start doing the decorations. Okay, so I've stuffed the Christmas tree into the best shape I can. I can always reshape it. So just going to finish off the bottom of the Christmas tree. So for the next round, you're going to do 2 and 1. So chain 1, and it starts to get really kind of tricky here, and you're going to do 1 half double crochet and then 2 together. 1 and 2. 1 half double crochet and then 2 together. One half double crochet and 2 together. Continue that right the way until you come back to the beginning. So I have come to where there's a very little hole left, And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pull the wool right through like that, and I'm just going to sew up the very end. So if you just get a darning needle, and I'm just going to go in and out of the stitches like this. Sorry, you can see that. In and out of the stitches. And just pull that tight. It'll close over the hole, and you can maybe go in and out 1 or 2 times with your wool. And then what I tend to do, and this stops your project from unraveling, is I just put the pin anywhere in the tree like that. Now don't pull it too tight, and when you cut that, you just pull that like that, and that'll make the bottom of your Christmas tree flat, so it stands up. And then you can reshape your Christmas tree, you can reshape your stuffing. So now what we're going to do is we're going to decorate the Christmas tree with beads to finish off. So now we're going to start decorating the Christmas tree. So what I have done is I have put a load of beads onto the wool that I'm going to be using. Now I'll put up at the bottom of the screen how many beads I needed in the end. So you put those on, you're going to be using them one at a time, and I put them on just with a needle. So now we're going to start decorating. So slip stitch into any stitch. We're not going to use this bottom row of back loop only. We're going to go into the next one up. So I just attached my wool to any stitch. I'm going to skip 2 stitches, and into the 3rd stitch I'm going to put 5 double crochet. 1, 2, 3. Now at the end of the 3rd one, slip a bead right up like that, and continue to put your last 2 double crochet into the same stitch. And then what you need to do is push that bead to the outside. Skip 2 stitches and slip into the 3rd stitch like that, and continue that right the way around. So I'll do one more for this round. Skip 2 stitches and into the 3rd stitch, do 5 double crochet. 1, 2, 3. At the end of the 3rd double crochet, slip a bead up like that, and do 1 more double crochet as tight as you can. Push that bead through so it's sticking out on the outside, and do 1 more double crochet. So that's 5 altogether. And then you're going to skip 2 stitches and slip stitch into the 3rd stitch. So continue that right the way until you come back to the beginning. Come to the very back. Now we're uneven, there's an uneven amount of numbers, so that's okay. I'm just going to put 1 more in. So I just happen to have 1, 2, 3 stitches, so I'm just going to do 5 double crochet into the 2nd chain from the hook. It doesn't really matter if you're uneven, you can just leave it. And I'm just going to slip my bead up. Like that. 4 and 5. And I'm just going to slip stitch into the next stitch. So that one is slightly smaller, but you see, you won't notice. So that's what your first round should look like. Now you don't have to do the beads. You can decorate your Christmas tree any way you like. So instead of breaking off my wool every time I go up to the next rim, I'm just going to slip stitch up along the back of the back of the Christmas tree. So just going to slip stitch up quite loosely. Like that, until I get into the next rim. So a little bit tricky, but okay. Now you're going to repeat the same thing the whole way around. This time we're going to do it a little shorter. So skip 1 double crochet and into the, skip 2 double crochet and into the next double crochet. Do your 5 double crochet. 1, 2, 3. Slip your bead up. Try to keep that bead at the front. 4 and 5. Now instead of skipping 2 double crochet and slip stitching into the next one, just skip 1 stitch and slip stitch into the second one, and do that for the remaining rounds. So you're going to continue doing this rim, 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 and this rim right up to the top, and that's basically how you do your Christmas tree. And I will come back at the very end when I have all that done and show you what the finished Christmas tree looks like. Okay, good luck with finishing it. So guys, this is the finished Christmas tree, and this is what it will look like when you're done. So just when you're doing it, your rounds are going to be all sticking up that way. So what I did was I just steamed the Christmas tree, not too hot because the beads will melt, steamed it and then just pushed it down with my hand like that. So your Christmas tree should look like that, and then you can put, you don't have to put the beads on, you can stick diamonds on afterwards if you want to, if it's easier. That's what your Christmas tree looks like. And then I'm just going to attach, these are buttons that I got and I just glued 2 together, and I'm just going to stick this on the top, but you can put on whatever you like, or you don't have to put anything on. So that is how you make a Christmas tree. So thanks for watching. Really appreciate a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't, and let me know in the comments below what you think. Okay, bye.